Welcome back to the Accent on Air. I'm Jordan Wyko. Up next, Bishop Kulick explains how his Western PA roots and his Slovak heritage influenced his coat of arms.
On the right-hand side is the coat of arms of the Diocese of Greensburg. And that coat of arms is unchanged and has been unchanged since the foundation of the diocese in 1951. And then the second half of the coat of arms is the personal coat of arms of the bishop. A bishop is seen as being married to the diocese. And so the bringing together of the two coats of arms occurs in the heraldic art. My coat of arms gives deference to my Slovak heritage. Predominantly what you might see is a stylization of the Slovak coat of arms. The red background is not solid red, and so the dark red on the top symbolizes blood, and the lighter red symbolizes fire. And as many people know, St. Lawrence was martyred by being burned alive slowly on the gridiron. And so the backdrop colors of blood and fire represent the martyrdom of my baptismal patron, Lawrence. But also it reminds us that in the work of evangelization, we are called. The double-barred cross that's the center part of my coat of arms and reflects part of the coat of arms of Slovakia is very fascinating historically. St. Cyril and Methodius were two brothers who were often referred to as the apostles to the Slavic nation. They had tremendous success in converting the Slavic lands to Christianity. They planted the double-barred cross on the highest point in the mountain to basically consecrate the land to Christ. And the Blue Mountains represent not only the hills of Slovakia, they also wanted them to represent the hills and the mountains of southwestern Pennsylvania. In addition, my hometown is Leechburg, and the official colors of Leechburg are blue and white. But also blue in heraldry always represents steel. And my hometown was a major producer of steel for over a century. Blue also represents the Blessed Mother. If you notice, there's a shadowing on the top of the hills, and that shadowing is coming because the light or the fire is coming up behind the cross, which is a symbol of how Christ illuminates the world and how our faith gives light to the darkness of the world. But the shadows and the highlights of the mountain are also to represent St. Joseph. That image of the two blues coming together symbolize Mary and Joseph together, united. Finally, there are two sheaves of wheat coming up from the two smaller mountains. St. Martha was my home parish patron, and so the wheat symbolizes not only St. Martha, her feeding of Christ, but also Christ feeding us. My motto in the Latin, Christus est veritas, which means Christ is the truth. The truth is standing in front of us. It's Jesus Christ.